Vladimir, let me show you a little bit about what lockout and tagout is all about. It's driven by regulations, but more importantly, it's driven by protecting the end worker. And what we've done is we've created a whole host of ways that we can isolate individual circuit isolation elements so that if someone were working on the lights, they're working safely if we can control that isolation point. And it can apply to mechanical or electrical. In this case, I'll give you a demonstration of electrical. Let's say that I'm an electrical maintenance man, and I need to isolate that point. I am required by regulation and to provide indication of who I am as I'm working on that device. What we've done with this is we've created a way that with the tag we can now lock the system in place. So I'll put the isolation device on top of there. You'll hear a click. This now prevents the device from being removed. It's all done with what we call a tag lock. If I am in a program that it requires locks, I now have a lock plus tag lock. So we're given ways that there's added levels of protection to the worker, me. If there's other people that need to be on that same isolation point, they will of course have their own lock or tag, and they'll come on that. So now we have multiple things happening on here. Each one of us controls that. Okay, and so then as all the work is done on this light, the lighting system, each one of us will come off of the clearance when our work is done. Anne is done safely. Vladimir is done safely. Each one of us now takes our stuff off. The lock is done. Now that device is still blocked, but everybody is cleared saying we are done. Now we'll take that off, remove it, and go through our re-energization procedure, which then everyone has worked safely. We're now re-energizing it, and it's all done under what we call a tag lock system. And so multiple sizes, different types of breakers, you name it. We have ways to come on those devices and provide adequate locking for it. In this case, this would be a multi-pole system that has an external tie bar. We come on it with this system. We use a similar tag lock initially. It now has locked it in place. I can't remove it. Presence of a lock, the same scenario. Presence of someone else working on it. Now you're on it. So a lot of ways to control this one, all isolated at the one location. This happens in electrical outages or mechanical outages where they're needing to control these. There might be valves, there might be circuit breakers, switches, fuses. We have products that will address each one of these. And using this device, snap it in place, tag lock, a way that can prevent repositioning. Sometimes simple systems like this are great. Squared EQOs, what a beauty. Larger breakers with bigger switch tongues, all tag lock. Cable locking systems like this. This has become probably more popular in Europe, but on the DIN rail electrical mounted equipment. This one right here. So this locks out miniature circuit breakers that they want to have isolation on. Tags, locks, devices are all giving more tools to the people that are out working. Started about 29 years ago with a little patented product that grew into about 17 patents. We now work with the Brady Company, and we're distributors for the whole Brady product line, and that's in their big identification product catalog. So whatever your needs are, we now call it smart distribution, where we can help with the solution, not only to address the lockout, tagout regulations, but also get right down into the physical equipment to provide show and tell on how these actually work. Brady is an awesome, big company that has presence internationally. And so to be a part of that family as an external R&D engineer for them has been a really great career. I'm an electrical engineer, and I've been in power systems my whole career, starting up power plants, electrical distribution system planning. I've been in the nuclear industry. I have a nuclear engineering degree along with my electrical, where I've gone into the power generating area there to do startups, and it had led to needs for electrical safety, mechanical safety. And what's happened is we've a career developing these, and I can be reached at my cell office. My cell would be 612-418-6244, and I have an office at 320-286-8503. Those phones will come right to my cell, and I can address questions there. We have a website, lockoutexperts.com, and we can be reached in that way too, and we'll be happy to answer any questions and be happier to join in on your team to help your workers work safer.